When it comes to refrigeration in your RV, you can't beat a 12-volt compressor refrigerator. No more ice. Ice is out the window. We don't need ice. But do you need to maintain these? Why, yes you do, and I'm glad you asked. Yes, they do need maintenance, and I'm going to take this one into the shop today, and I'm going to take it apart and show you what you need to do to keep it running efficiently. Now, if you're really fortunate, you remembered to clean it out after your last camping trip like your wife told you to do. So there's no spoiled food inside. We've had a really nice summer here in Montana. It's been hot. We've used the refrigeration a lot. And it looks like summer is over though. It really doesn't matter what brand refrigerator you have. This one just happens to be a set power. And it also applies to the refrigeration that may be permanently installed in your RV, maybe the refrigeration that it came with. This can be done on all of those. So all the time that this is running, it's got a fan inside that's pulling air in through the cooling coils on this, through the cooling fins, whatever, and exits out the other side. That collects dust, and the dustier it gets in there, the less efficient the refrigerator becomes, and the longer it runs to do its cool down cycle. And this is especially important if you've got little furry creatures running around, a cat or a dog or whatever you got. This is going to clog up even faster. So what I'm going to do is take this apart and show you how I clean it up, all right? You can see the dust down in there. Now this has a series of screws. These are Phillips head, go all the way around it, and there's 3 from the bottom also. Do not turn your refrigerator over. Don't tilt it up any more than you have to, because if you do tilt it up like beyond a 45-degree angle, you have to let it sit for 24 hours before you can start it up again, because you'll get a bubble in the cooling system. So I'll start by pulling all the screws out. Of course, be sure and place them in some kind of a bin so you don't lose them. Having the refrigerator on a countertop so that you can get at the bottom without tipping the refrigerator up is handy. I can get at these last 3 screws down here pretty easy. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, just double check and make sure you got all the screws out. I see I missed one. And then carefully pry off this cover piece. I just carefully got under the edge with the screwdriver and just kind of moved it around a little bit. To get the bottom piece off, I had to jiggle it a little bit. To get it to come off the back bottom, it had to kind of get jiggled. It's got little clips on it that kind of, anyways, it was easy. I just jiggled it a little bit and it came off. Now you can see it is dirty in here. There's just some wires that attach. You don't have to take them off. You can leave them. You can see it's real dusty in here. And you can see that these coils over here are filled full of dust. This actually isn't too bad. If we had pets, this would be really bad. These would be all plugged up. But you can see it's all dusty, dirty. Over here is the compressor. This side isn't too bad, but even there, you can see it's dirty. Okay, using a toothbrush and a vacuum cleaner and a rag, I'm going to clean this all up before I put it back together. It's an easy job, really. An air compressor to blow this out is also going to be handy, and I happen to have one here, so I'm going to do that too. Well, that is so much better. It's all cleaned up now. I gotta admit the air compressor was the best way to clean it out, but you could do it with a vacuum cleaner with a bristle brush on the end, you know. Putting it back together, you fit the bottom in first, the bottom seam back in here. You do that first, and then the rest of it just goes right back easy. I'm going to start a couple of these screws, and then I'll go underneath and do the 3 screws, putting it back together. These just screw into plastic, so you don't want to make them at all tight. And every refrigerator that I've dealt with, and I've done reviews on a lot of these refrigerators, and I've had them apart, and they're all about the same. Well, that ought to do it. She should be good for another year's worth of abuse. Hey guys, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe please, because that really helps us, and most of our viewers aren't subscribed. So I'll ask you to please do that. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. But it does let you know when we come up with another video, especially if you hit that thumbs up button and that notification bell. That'll help a lot. So we appreciate it. See you guys around.